If this resonates with you, please subscribe and leave a like. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome to Happy Soul 365, a podcast for your soul to find happiness. Today, we're getting into probably the most confusing word we humans use, love, or AI.
It really is. We use it constantly.
Yeah, all the time. But then we pair it with these really, painful ideas like fatal love, or even the seed of tears. It sounds so contradictory.
It does, doesn't it? And that paradox is exactly what we want to explore. I mean, the dictionary definition sounds pretty good. A heart that cherishes, values deeply. Simple enough.
Sounds lovely, yeah.
But if that's all it is, why does it so often seem tangled up with suffering, with actual tears?
Right. That's the mission, then, to go beyond that simple definition.
Exactly. To figure out why we cry when we, think we're experiencing love.
Okay, so this core paradox you mentioned, it's central to the sources. If love is supposed to be this amazing positive force, why does it so often end badly with tears?
Well, the key distinction the sources make is, frankly, a bit jarring. It argues that what most people call love, especially the kind that leads to suffering, isn't actually love at all. It's just liking someone, maybe intensely, but still just liking.
Liking, not love. That feels dismissive almost.
It might sound that way at first, but there's a crucial chain reaction here. That initial liking, which is perfectly natural, can morph.
Morph into what?
Into greed. Greed directed at the other person. It's this underlying desire to take something from them.
Take what? Like their time, affection.
It could be anything, really. Taking something to fill a sense of lack, an emptiness you feel inside yourself.
Ah, okay. So you're saying the tears don't come from love itself failing.
Exactly. They come because liking turned into greed. That greed then fuels the fear of separation, the fuels obsession, attachment, all the hardship. And that's the seed of tears. It's the greed, specifically, not the love.
Okay, so greed is the culprit. But if liking naturally leads there, how do we stop it? And I mean, if this has been the human condition, why didn't we figure this out sooner?
That brings us to the sort of historical view in the sources. They talk about two eras. For a very long time, humanity was in what's called the Sanchean era, the previous era.
The previous era.
And during that whole time, we were essentially, learning, growing through experience, trial and error across lifetimes. We hadn't really matured enough collectively to understand true discernment.
So we just kept mistaking that needy feeling, that attachment.
For love,
Yeah.
Exactly. We were like children learning painful lessons over and over, confusing that intense wanting with actual cherishing.
Okay, so that was the past. But the sources say something changed. That now, in this Hutchine era, the post-era, which apparently started around 2013, true love is actually possible.
Yes, that's the shift. We've entered what's called the age of knowledge.
The age of knowledge.
Because humankind has collectively matured through all those experiences. We've reached a point where we can learn the laws of correct discernment. We have the capacity now.
So the potential is there. But what does it take? What's the prerequisite for this true love? You can't just will it into existence, right?
Absolutely not. You hit on a key point earlier. You can't give what you don't have.
Right.
So before you can truly love someone else, the absolute prerequisite is that you must have cultivated yourself first. You need sufficient inner, let's call it substance or energy.
Like substance, like emotional maturity, self-awareness.
Precisely. Resilience, wisdom, a certain internal fullness. If you haven't done that work, if you approach relationships from a place of inner lack, well, greed just pops up automatically.
Because you're looking for them to fill that void.
Exactly. You have nothing substantial to give, only an emptiness you want filled.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
So love is about giving from a place of fullness. But what does that look like? I mean, sometimes you try to help someone, give them advice, and it backfires. Is that still love? Or just my ego?
That's a great question. True love isn't about forcing your idea of help onto someone. It's not something created just by your will. It arises sort of naturally when you wholeheartedly give what is truly needed by the other person in that specific time and context.
What they need, not what I think they need.
Exactly. Think about parenting as a classic example. If you push your child down a path just because it makes you feel secure or fulfills your ambition for them, that's not love. That's your own greed operating.
And that causes tears.
It inevitably causes suffering, yes. True love means acting entirely for the other person's sake, supporting their correct path, their growth, even if it's not what you personally wanted or expected.
Okay, so let's bring this home for everyone listening. In this new age of knowledge, we have a choice, a responsibility. We need to use this capacity for discernment to finally stop confusing that obsessive liking. You know, the kind that screams, if I can't see them, I'll die, which is just neediness and greed.
Right.
Stop confusing that with true love, because true love, based on that inner substance and genuine giving, it doesn't bring suffering. It brings peace. It brings light.
It really does. And maybe here's a final thought, something to really chew on.
Okay.
True love, the highest form of cherishing someone, might actually mean caring for and respecting them deeply, even when they don't meet your desires. Even when they aren't fulfilling the role you kind of wish they would in your life.
Wow. So supporting their existence just as they are?
Independent of your own needs or satisfaction.
Yeah.
That willingness, that's the sign you move beyond greed. That's the real deal.